Vibes and Vibes Show.
Wagwan, my people. Charlie Sikaye Mojaba. I'm trying to get bloody rich. What you say? Mami Araba.
Yes.
Yemo Wakwaba.
Yeah, yeah.
And then say, as I try my back. My imagine some person me tete unko
I'm happy to be here.
I think say your first video near here na man for any je o say me san fa anya day. Me san fa mra back BMT. Me sa do aba back BMT. This is the studio had here all the 100%.
That's it.
So and your topic for the day no. A relationship.
Okay.
Me per se yeah educate Gen Z's ne kakra about relationship. Yeah.
What kind of education I know you
yeah.
Menya authority.
Yeah, I know, but you have experience
okay,
in a relationship,
have,
right?
Yeah.
So you better make the relationship more come kakra. Me will pass or relationship more. And I know say I also will pass big kakra or relationship more. You better me either you better me actually home come kakra na. Yes, so they kakra ya one ye dey meet for say the bear maybe someone be go through styles there obehu how obefa so living in life and also befa so about brand say there be only mistake in life because relationship the nipa bebre akokora asemu like amani nipa bebre problems they make out here say so enti ene me person me jai program na show nsan kasa kakra enye bebre kakra ye na ye din komodo de ba I think say oh yeah me guest our banti mema that we no na ye nyina atwetwe nkomo so ye be ma me your by the nyina bit ma share ideas about
me oba na ye be
oh your ba me ye be ma idea ye bit ma share ideas
yes.
Na yeah ye de din nkomo anase ye de two amanfo so for kakra wo ye pastor ho entina ene ma me de oba ye
okay
enti enye bibia kese bia it's about relationship today. So, how do you see relationship in the UK?
I would say that relationships in the UK is quite difficult.
Okay.
Me compared to Ghana.
Okay.
You know, I'm saying that to say, I mean, maybe I was lucky.
Okay.
I think because not me get domiciliary immunity.
Okay.
I was able to meet someone.
Okay.
And my EDT for a bit, but I mean. It's unfortunate say relationship here. Oh yeah, it's a 50-50 matter.
Yeah.
It might either work or not.
Sure.
And it is not always not just any pa corner and as a mummy no any pa bone.
Yeah.
Ebia na ubia are different from everybody comes from a different background.
Yeah.
Inti the mimi nim no and it seemed to me say you should know this.
Yeah.
Well, me can say me relationship now in UK. Me let me have it in UK no. That would have been the problem for me. Say Germany be na I felt say Beman should have known.
Okay.
You know, and I'm a very short person. Me bupun temper. So as way it's taking me a very long time for me to admit that I'm actually quick tempered.
Oh, okay.
Because first now for Kana me.
Now in Jindy.
Yes, I'm in Jindy because I thought say I was such a lovely person. But yes, I do. You maybe it doesn't sit well with me, and me are very frank.
Okay.
So I'm unable to pretend.
Okay.
Say, CBB doesn't sit right with me. I'm unable to pretend. Say, I deal with the mami mbu beni nguso. What I say, I am a flaw. May I admit it. I am a flaw because ebi and your money be not even just in my UK relationship, even in my Ghana relationships. Ebi and your money be nanka mi bumini guswa anka. I mean, I would have gone a bit further, but I mean, I'm such that I want to talk about it. Like BBC, me person become one, but make so many the first person to approach. Me person will be some say then.
Then of course answer now. Wait me I can hear
but. And it took me a longer time for me to understand, say, we are different.
We are different.
Yeah. You may be not to me, no. Sadly, we are common.
Yes.
But I'm if you say, or different experience, yes. Me or different experience. And see, I mean, it was a bit difficult, and I mean, things didn't work. And we went our separate ways. Aside and also, because once the last time now, me catch will say. Now me living carer.
Yeah.
And as a living carer, difficult pa say ube should be because most of the times we should be fee. Should be.
If you are now also coffee akwa.
Fee depending on the number of time and as amount of weeks I wash hono. Ejumane doesn't look like it's difficult. But PFE package them now do fear na we who say, hey, son my bread. And the tiredness that you feel, no, you could sleep throughout a whole week.
Yeah.
Just to recover and regain your energy because of the back to Ejuma. And if maybe you'll be I hate going on solo dates and me pay. And I don't have friends. It makes it difficult for me to go out, socialize and meet people. Okay. I was on Hinge. I had been on Hinge for a while. Me try a Bumble and you'd have to pay money and you know I wasn't really seeing anything to me feel and I'm a call. There are other ones.
Tinder.
You mean use a Tinder.
Okay.
So Hinge na me use a check.
Okay.
And I had been on Hinge for a year.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been on Hinge for a year because what I do is that if you are me oha na me border.
No alcohol.
Na alcohol.
Okay, so on sabe tobacco be so.
And then I mean I've made some friends through Hinge, no. Yeah. I made a couple of friends. I mean they are my main customer my down for clothes, but go for once a while they will check up on you and stuff. And almost I'm overwhelmed with nkrofo no mo ba no. Ebia omo nye de me hwehwe.
Oh sure.
No mo do so na ma pause it. Either I pause or I delete it.
Okay.
Na ma call rest about 3 months be.
No
So that's what I do. And you see, before I came to the UK, I never thought that I'll put myself on a dating app. And that is only because the UK is different.
Sure.
How you socialize is different. The type of work you do is different. I feel that if I was working in a hospital, then maybe I'll meet people on a regular.
Yeah.
But in my situation, I was in someone's residence.
Yeah.
I'm in penalty about crash. And it's cold. Me break. Me I won't take a walk. I won't go anywhere. I want to sleep. My break. So it makes it really difficult for someone in my position to meet somebody. And I'm sorry, no, so me should not sorry on a regular. I sorry na me kono. Baby, I'm there is a church very close to me. It's just 1 minute. Okay. But I sorry no kwa.
When in shada
I mean, must scan it through a share.
When in shada and asma okay me nchawa no. Sana UK tie. UK nti se Ghana. Obenam no be afrel. Oh, hello lady, managing home person. You can tell
because I Chennai be accused of sexual harassment.
So UK dey na kwa say ebia me no share online na ya kasa. Mamba UK ana minim say me mamba UK ana minim say your app bia ye dey okọ na oni oba akodi nkomo and obi ti Ghana na so obi ti maybe African country who ni say aho dey ene ade okọ akọba asha wa na say
why desperate
na but enye sa na ye dey enye sa na tie
no not
I say no it's not so uti anye kwa na one na city na so okotena maybe outside na say Midlands ni mo baby na say baby out in kra wo sa ate white people's mo kra dia waso betima yashi because a bit man take it say 2 years now for any kra anye dey ehu bi ebi anipa na be hu no nso no ebi no nso aware hu na watwam ko ne baby so I say so
say people do not usually even say hi
womu
a edin womu a once obi hu na obi say you okay say bro for no
they be as one make say UK cry and some man left to because we share obi say obi man left ebi a on say Ghana there they can say Ghana is heaven no but
you don't realize until you move out of it
because UK relationship because anti amount for share amount for like obi share obia
as obia the na dwene nam
yes as obia mentality ni say ni trimni different and adeba kwa masa show ni say ye a man bi wo ho a guys munsua ha mo befa so na man bi ayeden atena obi wo ho a otimi gina a man no like Emery so now or the treating it bad.
Oh yeah, I mean
because he felt say or your favor. And moreover say was I be who say so me di konkonsa akere mo osabe hu se won ni nkrata akra dia na ono be ma no nkrata akra dia
they take advantage of
yes o person on use it to say aboa
yeah aside and also mpo you see there is one thing that I've noticed here aside nkrata semnempo Nkrofo, I believe say Nkrofo maybe the American it might not be true, but that's what I have realized. I believe say Nkrofo have the notion say, oh abroche the mano omo desperate.
Yeah.
Like everybody looks like they are looking for someone.
Yeah.
And see remember no omo de omo adwene na mpa. I'm speaking for the women.
I know there.
Into one sheni year say if you have to really look before you leave because one sheni year they will sleep with you. Like by the time I'll be kind of now body count do bad only because one say most of the times meaning say maybe so we are very sneaky.
Yeah.
But most of the times me if I'm entering a relationship at the back of my mind may call for the longer term of the relationship. Yeah. But me money be her. I mean I met someone on a Hinge. If I call you're fine. I mean, exactly what I was looking for.
Okay.
I thought that we had a connection, you know. And nani pa kone
okay.
Inti wa drink crass so koye say, oh, wait on your small boy yeah. Sorry. And nipa kono dear oka ya ma na I wanted to get to know him more and they say, or see, oh, when you me da nyame asin pa kono nye gani. So who cry on to the American also when you no like he's serious he's not looking for anything because I realized so also he had been on the dating app for a while. So who's a man be or how many serious pay just yenda san your man keke
you can remember no do ma dream and now
and no na because ebia na way on to say other microphone because Michelle be more share me app this wa straight to the point or catch us or person order no ma catch us that's not what I'm looking for. I was really impressed until we started talking and everything. But Edru baby, I realized say
as on commitment. Oh, okay.
On pay commitment or be person or no be wo and everything like munja nyoma to be. But commitment be any. Until I had to have a conversation and I say mpacho onye we na me.
You say now
and I jam me paper me so it's very dicey because they will literally tell you everything you want to hear as a woman. And as someone would do in common, they get to know the things that will interest you and then they talk about it. One should you know I'm home paya. You fall prey for a lot of all these people. And by the time I realize and that time now you've wasted your time and you still haven't met anybody.
Sure. So me now for for two guys who are more London they na me more kasana mbusa say me busa ba ko say ohun relationship with UK say a example na me make ohun relationship with UK say and I say ono dey ensure that bad man no because you see any age now or no boys no kasa be can ye dey two singing form like opobi o ye serious on any bad day on any better na and guy ni so ye serious opobi o ye serious na na tena onya obi a say oba na bra bom sisi ya on any ti obi a no e can be different like on no planning ahead no nipa ni so planning different thing sure on planning bibi gidigidi bia ma nipa ni say oh e bia me pese me planning ade we and say me pese ye ntena na ye nye bibi si ana ye nye bibi say no nipa ni planning bibi a sure enti me UK relationship na ankasa no ama on ti ase e na me nka say
had any experience
oh sure but I say front and back I say car a 10 you know a time will come a very good thing a time will come a very bad thing they make out say
I mean over check a car over no nipa kwa on any no on one on any
no
so date okay so what has been your experience
on say me man your qualities be a share e ma ho and be me bia nso ni mobile do no they make out say
na metete
yes be me bia ni mobile do no e bia me tima was serious girlfriend But me to make sure you about ten pen. Me catch and say me penny serious, but if you na me kind of the idea.
I think I am yes sir.
Sounds on the man pe. Because you chromo Ghana no, yeah. Abrofo no kan okra ba ye krom no kan okra e man no
why na catcher was says na man because I'm asking you this to say
okay
you owe a serious girlfriend, why would you meet someone else and ask them out?
I'm saying like me can't say in general, right?
Matthias here, but maybe question not
a problem so him say
more problem
a big problem because yeah say the Nyankopon said that thing that you him say I am bonipa. If a bonipa na we kwesa be fa na chi asa aka on dey make on senti a member that problem no but enye member nyina ebi mo na me hu ni say a stage
okay
obenyina du baby saa de ni nyina be free with him say sisi de opese on fa wa adwen to na on try say we ye busuya na on try say make some family and I say on try say opese on build something for yourself saa time na me hu ni say wa adwen mu abie why mature say now you want to settle down onye say ni be but time no so a odo wa adwen beto for ma na me di kan kata ma odo wa adwen beto for ma be wa adwen say opese on no ba we ntina no saa oba no kra na be o shege
you or her friend come out so ni
I know
because probably you've met someone the person was also serious but most of the time no one
is serious
ain't he? I mean it's life isn't it? You get said what you did
to metiase pa ba on say enti life na nkasa na da ho na nkasa no untimi enti life ase sana me ho no life is a relationship untimi enti ase da because obepe we so mpe we me kai say na me date lady bi right na owo bufu kakra
what to say me oh
no for the wow on the Mrs. Senka o short kwa meka say bi an short ni na ma no like or you be an bufu ntenten right and obufu ameme nkasa into ye de obeye ni nyina ewia na ma calm me down me so me problem back am say me so me timi calm me down wia na me so me bofu you see that thing enti na I say all the time be na me face problems I say na problems here and there back and forth near the day so ye nyina etna say unima de ye mi no ye nyankwala ene obufu a echana me bofu I think say yentimi and solve a problem now we me no ntem no because obutimi for na ma try me possible best be asa metimi calm me down me na calm me down we me hu de be calm na be before Friday aba ntimi hu ne say me no
when you're compatible
you see the thing enti yem break it up with so obia kuma be dey ebe to ne yem and also obia betan be bia enkoye ebufo awo yentem na ushia me abetima chia me nso me shia wa metima yede me nso metima shia na obia nko ne baby na obia having a good time right and you na ete ase na obia yede obia jaye but say me ne okay yetimi dink obo o betima frame me na now you okay me say yeah me okay na nso e also no so you okay we have a good thing going on they make out say but relationship no UK and the only obi jai there to say they are more wrestling no
but
do you think say
that you know now me ex and me dating a war
okay
I'm sure he will see this I used to tell him that I have a very good relationship with most of my exes. I know some men might be brave, don't like to hear that. Not in a bad sense. I believe that I'm an amazing person.
Okay.
You know. I usually think that Unyo Bijaya, it doesn't munye enemies. And enunti mekaise menini yijaya no.
Yeah.
Okacha me say, oh, but you told me that you have a good relationship with your exes too. But onona me pese, you know, in the beginning, the way I didn't see an eshemekakra.
Okay.
Because I mean I didn't see it coming.
Oh, okay.
Ain't he? And yes, I'm a person in the yaka. You understand? I mean, but me the way I'm here, no, I'm naturally me shut am fan your mansion musa.
So the okasa yes sweet. Unya show so so ati am for akoma in a time ago na been so achi.
Me share that thing go akoma.
Oh yeah, sure.
Obi obeka se matina akoma ye obi a ebi opemi amempe no.
Oh, okay.
But obi a opemi amempe ne die. I
all the time be e omo na edi bone no me ba.
Well,
so most fan share because
you see no be ni na ka ho na make say when I was younger Sisia baby amenye dru no.
Yeah.
When I look back, I know send your money be or what I shouldn't have
Do it.
done because there was this guy that I was dating. Yeah, he was amazing. I mean, most of the people I've dated are amazing. Well, maybe say if they're amazing, why are you not with them? But to say the way I'm not making,
yeah, differences. Yeah,
ubenya some a guy I'm making. He was so amazing, but you were not wire.
Oh,
I don't hear from him, and you know, Wakoshimusa. And one of the time I told him, say, I'll send this video to him. I told him, say, one time like I won't take him back.
No, okay.
And he thought I was joking.
Or your mom to me could break 2 months, 3 months, maybe no
break. Oh, and 3 months, but Oko break. I mean, I feel that
yeah,
because as I'm making, it's not even 6 years, less than 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, nah, maybe I took 2 years about, but bare 5-6 years.
Yeah.
I make a try and say, look, okay. If you need time off for yourself and as a BBA, we talk about it.
Okay.
I'll be frank with you. I will not understand. I can't just say, now say, oh, I need time off. But at least you catch me, it will rather make sense than your like you've gone missing. I can't find you anywhere.
Okay.
And I didn't know his house, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't know his house.
So
he used to come to my house. So yeah. And my house was more comfortable. So
and you've seen the Salome president.
I mean, one of the times
okay.
Manjane back and I moved on.
But now you're sure saying Nanka back or by Nanka or back for
back no say initially he used to live in 2 places.
Okay.
Or no, any sister and as any mommy.
Okay.
And I mean, I used to tell him once a while, say, don't you think you should get your own place?
Okay.
That is the reason why I'm more comfortable. You understand?
Okay.
Because I'm obviously not going to his sister's house or his mom's house.
Okay.
And see, or more by no. I remember he sent me a message and said, come home. And I said, come home to her. So I call hi baby into member. I had moved on. You know. And see, if it was today, maybe I would have known how to make us a because I mean it doesn't make sense when you be off. It doesn't make sense. Men kase ebia and nanka, I'll wait for him, but ebia and nanka I would have found a different approach.
Yeah.
To it. What I say. Into Obisano, I still have a very good relationship with him.
Yeah.
It is not any relationship.
I do get
we do talk.
I don't know the reason why in here among for ne or more exes ejaya na adani ascent.
Adani was one.
Yeah. Me feel say na your a day and I'm no me no na any aje, right? Adani intimi kaisa memories we be.
Exactly.
Na ye feel say intimi ne your hunt na be ana enye juma. Yen kan chere won say do you know something? Nipa sumesi and nipa sumesi relationship near me, and say there's some differences away in terms, so it's not gonna work between me and a woman, so young posse.
Yeah.
Say obi or matured be and say obi a winim their course of relationship in them. Or better say.
I mean, you see, it's not that easy, but I think it's better than both of you being at each other's neck.
Yes.
Because also, when you get used to somebody, it's difficult for you to get away with. I mean, when me and my ex broke up, it was a bit difficult for me. Not because I was so much in love with him. No. I mean, I did like him as a person.
Okay.
I did like him. I mean,
sure.
I did like him as a person. But it was also more of the fact that that was the only person that I was comfortable with in the UK.
Oh, okay.
We go out together, we do a lot of stuff together. It was more of that than actually how I felt about him.
But it got to a time, but so you're okay there. And I'm
me okay.
Yeah.
I mean we used to talk. Maybe had crap. I was talking to him before I came.
You see.
We used to talk and then it got to a point that he stopped talking to me because of I can't say betray me. And I'm a man a response because my response no.
And you're okay.
And you're okay, man. Until no, I mean, casa for a while.
Okay.
But I mean, we still do talk now.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't know the meaning the reason why until I also know BJ relationship. I also done a boxing now. We did dinner on
I've also never understood it because the Biamemeka say, now say relationships, you do a lot of things together. You understand? You guys have seen your nakedness.
Yeah.
You know, the fact that things are not working does not mean say, especially omo amujaya, then omo dia omo didi omo huatem. It has never made sense to me.
Adeɛ baako a ɛha me paa no sɛ me ne obi bɛgyae ne abɛgyina abɔnten na yɛdidi yɛn ho atɛm.
Even if I knew abɔnten krapa, even on the phone, I wouldn't exchange words with you.
Me pese me hu na maka hi ɔho te sɛn ɔho yɛ commitment ne yɛ pese yɛ ɛna yɛ ntimi anya de ntimi amba so ɛno nkyɛ sɛ yɛ enemies, right?
No, not at all.
Unim baabi a mehia wo mo a unim baabi a wo nso behia me mo a.
Exactly.
De me count say enti sɛ me nu yɛ okay a metimi aba baabi kra ma wo ayɛ den waboa me.
Exactly.
Nso bitimi aba baabi ama me nso ma ayɛ den.
Exactly.
Me nso ma boa so I don't know the reason why until some people afa relationship no to say I say me nu gyae a wo sɛ ɛdane ntɔkwa.
I understand say won't say sometimes when you move on, when you are in a new relationship, usually the partners are not comfortable with you still communicating with your ex.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I totally understand. Most of the times, me, when I start dating, I try to cut or minimize.
Yeah.
And yes, I mean, why I come
Yeah.
I mean, once in a while, if you check up on me, I will check up on you too. But and your constant idea,
so the number first, no, yeah,
presence, no, why uncomfortable.
Okay.
What I say, I think that it has to do with the human being. So what's here? Say. Not being together doesn't make you enemies.
Yeah, sure.
I think that it gives you a better understanding of how relationships and human beings are as well.
Me all the time I'm one example. I think it's a me so for Oba me can share, right? Not a Muslim. And now story now.
You're smiling.
No. No. Mean to mean jabe bi ambo ni dimbo da. But the course on so no. Na nya de papa, right? Na nya de papa. So na me rented dan Kumasi na I think it's a Michelle lady no and na me nenete, right? So now me mama ho Accra be did some holidays me there. So I think say na 6 March. Until now say me ba Accra, until me ba Accra na me ba me mama nchen. Until me hono man na me boy say be friend say ye hu say o girlfriend and guy be nam baby say you nam say na me shut down doubt girl ni be na say me ni problems on until me come say mom forget now no dey okay, right? To me far from friend say oh na the way. And I say oh me baby say you na me ni guy be kwa na ote mo next house ni na e dey enenam I'm saying okay so what ma can because nipa na we mo catch him the same person on so I dey catch him and I'm saying do you know something yeah dey oh yeah na me dey me catch me phone na me dey me nyagide o girl ni mo amani ba me ho so no na guy na dey no call. And one funny thing they say, yeah, I mean, broken hearts are same way, oh, but now me nigga on here free. But one funny thing I knew wumpa, it be symmetry my M3. A man me yeah, dean war relationship, yeah, be seen. Oh, when I say, na me nigga on the date na, baby, near to know say if you're any date, you moving called different house, right? You movie called different house, and now you movie call in a honor no kushia guy now so to me next house, me movie call within a month and as I didn't see ye and na girl name ferry to say was any guy any before me name the call a friend say guy any fear her
oh too free
not on name but on say obu oba surround near there I did not say oh baby na me tin on okay also I say me movie free and me movie free honum me movie free akwaji a dime for high be 3 years old a movie free akwaji dime be 3 years ewie yakot now in the movie free honum no me movie free honum na guy no any girl on started so more dating right almost started so more dating no me ko adwuma nso na me ba me ni me colleagues ne na betena efie nanim enti se girl ne guy ne ba betwam a me nam fofo ni nyina aye den honum na say ade na dane akomate se broken heart na ye very serious like anu aye den enti I didn't start to say cause and I did better 3 days. No me now for umbehwa dey we na abesere me. Within 3 days na my phone kiti. Within 3 days na my phone kiti now no I dey we more me was me movie. So my movie from that place to a different place. Now there is serpa say me movie no. Obi a me see me movie free na ma han 3 years na me ntem mun 3 months po no. Me kwa han car ba be yi me niam ma kwa han taxi. Like when I yes I do when I kwa han taxi so be ni and taxi na me sa kwa han ma kwa taxi kitwa o. And me taxi when be free na me ka chen say na me be fa akoni ni. Obusa me say me okay. And me nya time na me cheche me taxi driver and said, you know something, like I'm going through this. And na taxi driver ni me nyankopon, to be honest, but o coach me through said the be ya meet me aye okay. And taxi driver na kasa kra free van mame e pake me ni mani bi aye dey e de mame nti me was experience we nyina anti na ama menya otan kakra wo relationship mo say meji obi aye dey meji obi adi ana say like meji obi say maji obi atum say me ni obi net ba it go to a point that me who say emphasize obi anya dey any so I need to, you know, move forward na me hwe dem live ni be. And the answer is a girl no one way Muslim because at any Jesus anti ya adwan so that maso Muslim is me a Christian, so there is no way say meet me worry no. And guy no kofa no crowd no so a Christian, so now I say I boyfriend girlfriend that day, but now cry girl no worry our day or tiny baby or enjoying the life. So
into girl no not sa relationship na your first relationship.
Yeah,
I feel that first relationship really does have impact on people. Make I say throughout my life I've been really tough when it comes to relationships.
okay,
Maybe before me who say your man kwe no.
okay.
Me jai relationship nan saying why you are doing so baby jam me.
So bedi can't see a card at my answer.
Most of the time I na me dey na kwe. Ain't the relationship I had in the UK.
Okay.
That's the reason why it really got to me, because na me who say it was coming.
But one funny
Na ma
serious.
throw me notes mo somewhere around June.
Okay.
Said no, this relationship I need to leave. But I didn't leave because I think also because now we live together and it was a bit difficult. And on only me bejai around Augustish, September, thereabouts. Into a me
Yeah, say more.
because most of it me starting my life now most of the times.
Oh, now take card no. Ubedi ka fa ho adwen kra sana.
I think that it's also because of my first experience, my first relationship experience. So I said, wait, dear. When I was in GSS, maybe call GSS, man call GHS.
Okay.
When I was in GSS, once at school teasing, yeah, be teasing, yeah. And I used to be teased with this guy. And me was GSS, it wasn't really, you know, anything like that. But now my class was fun, such that Obi I need to tease you with beer, so you cut trips in your man. If I call now, then best like everybody knows that way.
Back then in the silent
cross it. In terms of your call, secondary school first year, I think it was the first Val's Day, and he wrote a letter to me from the school, or call Eastern Region, I'm Central Region, or throw a letter, and then he officially proposed to me.
Okay.
And he was a nice guy, so obviously, I mean, and was a teasing for a very long time, so it felt like, you know,
no more thing, yeah.
So we started dating. Unfortunately for me, now we've moved from Accra.
Okay.
Now maybe JSS and my mommy moved from Accra and went to live in Central Region.
Okay.
And I think that when we started dating, once also said, it's just letters into your troll letters. Form 1, I used to write a troll letter, and I'm to my troll letter, and I'm post.
Okay.
And so I used to receive a lot of letters. I'm like, I said, my hostel. Now my seniors know, like, hey, you've got the letters. And no one. Then we do Form 2. We do Form 2, that Form 1 girl be by. Now the girl looks so familiar. I saw the cry history. The girl looks so familiar to me. And I later discovered that she lived in Saturn, no, my boyfriend, no, in the area. Yeah, baby, and and so, me catch my boy and I say, oh, girl, we cry by his school. And I say, oh, yeah, out in the area. So instead of posting the letters, I started writing the letters. Yeah, because if we are going on vacation, me throw letter and I'm my girl. At the time, it was a very difficult time in my life, generally, because now family issues be. And see, now me go school, mommy, they said 20 cedis.
Okay.
My mom used to live in the area and see. Or mommy 20 cities are and chobe sense or mobi ska. Oh no, mommy bulk money.
Okay.
Or mommy 20 or send oh for farmer Roberta. 20 cities near the mommy are now me they put space to space. Now my ex na catch me say na onu open no school.
Ada ko
Or catch me say oh me ba me ne girl number. Now my call no. I can't believe I was this stupid.
Oh, but
I'm very smart. Oh.
No,
I cannot believe I was this stupid.
No, say now we are young and one Jenny say baby sabi to me about yeah.
Inti me car me space to space me. If you are me kasa oh hello hey how are you da 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 oh na maka girl ne wa ha na ka me be boni din.
Yeah, this camera say fa school di di odo.
20 cities ne ko. Na me man kasa bebre na girl ne on ne di.
Akasa bebre.
Do you know what I realized later on? We about vacation be. Yeah, about vacation. I said we have a story because this issue. Yeah, about vacation. And one of the my schoolmates, my down for close friends. Yeah. No, so yeah, friends to my ex. Yeah. No. Or catch me say, me get ex and me baby jai.
Oh.
Yes, that time yeah, my name is sister by vacation or Accra. Yeah, by me auntie ho. Ain't or catch me say my ex and me baby jai. Now my ex no say. Say me, I've always been short.
Okay.
Yeah, course secondary school, my ex shoot here. He became taller. He said I was too short for him. He also said, "Oh, can't some new money maybe?"
Yeah.
But that time, so now he had sent me pictures and stuff. You know, he exchanged pictures. And to catch him, so I didn't baby jai because these are the complaints that he's made. Okay. So I was on alert. And M says, I don't know. Say the next day, I didn't even have a phone. Now me the sister phone. Now my sister is secondary school. See, now Papa Brennan Simmons. Now my sister phone. And now me the friend.
Okay.
He had sent a message to my sister's phone, breaking up with me. I was lucky that the phone was in my hand at the time the message came.
And then could do sister no there.
He broke up with me. I mean, I didn't feel. You know, but that is what. I mean, people might not know this, but that is what toughened me. Yeah. I've always been a firecracker, but kahuna, really tough. Because especially when it comes to relationship. Yeah. Into before, now I am very vigilant.
Okay.
And only me jai later on, I discovered that he was going out with a girl. Na mi chairman in the casano. They now me the letters man no the command.
Yes, yeah, no. The Osman na fa ho akwa jail boy. The Osman na fa ho akwa jail boy.
Sanka ni na yes quiet settle.
Yeah.
Anka I mean any big deal.
Yeah.
What I went through in school.
So when I'm funny now besero.
Me now pompo man spare me because I didn't have a lot of friends.
Okay.
Na me wo hostel. Na lady no or boarding house. Na from one. Na me from 20 or school sisters. Almost school mothers even knew that they were dating. Almost the guy no say name friend. Especially when I'm passing. No be at him. No my bobo anything. Most school be no call. No be at just so no. I went through hell. But you see, I think because Madame Pono told me ahead of time, say the guy was going to break up with me, And my mate pushing me home. And in as much as it was difficult, like now was really hard. Yeah. I didn't fight anybody. I don't fight. I didn't fight anybody. And I also thought that I'm guy no new guy.
Yeah.
So only I don't fight over men. Yeah. Not because I think I'm better than anyone, but I mean, what's the point? I can't do anything about it.
But all those how dear.
Because it wasn't quiet. It was all over. Like every time they were doing stuff.
Yeah.
And my boarding house from 2 towards the end of the year. Seniors no so baby no na me buy. And me call from 3 no. Unfortunately or fortunately, many lady ni call dormitory back.
Oh.
And no, she changed. Omujai did in a year.
Oh, okay.
Her friend came to me asking, say, oh, na down for the person or name Rebecca. And I was it's fine. And I remember at a point where baby Sam said, oh, you need panel. I said, open my crack.
Oh, okay.
At the time, name it because
when you say open it back, right?
You know, but I was like, I was composed. My question is, oh, I mean, won't pan a high,
Yeah.
I mean,
But inside you need an A or because
so,
when you see a penny back.
exactly. Inti, and no, and it shaped my love life.
Oh, okay.
Every time when I went into a relationship afterwards, I'm always on guard.
Oh, okay.
Me who say BB, I say BB yet. Oh, if you give me the wrong,
no,
that's not what you meant.
So yeah,
you are not even thinking in that age.
Yeah.
Me free musisia.
What can you hungry for man? Sana time no paso.
Yeah, so I really think that first relationship really does have a lot of on us as human beings. So.
Yeah, semo. Charlie Gen Z is no kakra e betimi de atumu for na yeso de ayede.
Gen Z no omo doing na mo. Omo different species because
I was say a man e date you omo 2000 but no timi no omo dey say I betimi really Russia because is that them crown about the
omo they won't take most of the BS
No.
Omo hey, they speak their mind.
They na me obi kasa na me kan say yeah time when him say the near day odo. You need to me to love book oni abe kan. Your friend say emu your friend say Westlife onyum ni ade. Utimi sua no akoto ache, utimi tita no akoto ache ra oge no adwa. Say there's some wo phone na 2 seconds we are mutimi text ni ade ba. Yeah time na nya sa na net here. Yeah time ni dey na bibi but na ye go so try.
It was nice. It was really nice.
Yeah.
I say, you know, see technology about
BBI easy, yeah.
But I think your time is so. Now the fact that you don't get to speak to the person on the regular, into Emma, I say every time, to speak to the person, and this time around for so say communication really quick. Into Emma, as a nipa hon nipa.
This time around, Gen Z is now banning the boxing boy relationship and moms is here because it's so easy. Someone who be janum that bet na internet and somebody do attempt.
Yeah.
It's so easy and very bad. I think say or say mu put stop to that. Like serious, or say mutimi put stop to that because you may never know nipa or boy in the future, right?
I mean,
inti say
they live in the moment, you know, and you see, I think that. Almost life aspects be a fine aspect be so is questionable. Relationship king. I feel that sometimes it serves people right. You know, I'm not saying say right, but sometimes when you are too lenient with people, they take advantage of you.
Sure.
See your mom about when you ding no.
On
chuma. Your man na mo di bedi yen millennials.
On chuma. Debi.
Almost someone you want to say through thick and thin. No, I have to be there. No, on power. I saw post will be a post some time ago. Nigerian maybe. And them so kotwadi and no share girl be. And no J girl number. Girl is so tired.
Okay.
We into for girl no.
Okay.
No J girl number. We do you know. No text a girl no. Asking say girl need to piano. Girl is sending a voice note. One text, one type people. Did you not tell
me? Man who to one to the end carry Benjamin number be some say.
Me, I don't like that broke life. You saw me standing there. You didn't even offer to pay. You're coming to now text me. You see?
Or the man who to man.
Yes. I say only broke microphone
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you may never know. Maybe a nanny pakono in your brook.
Yeah.
But you see, need time.
What they see and they can't say no until no me yes say and once back then yeah time near the baby you see almost omudi instant money o shon ho an e ko shon ho amasa
exactly
kopa baby need but
because the baby you know enkosi nkofo baby
but the baby so at times and see baby
1 out of 100 and forget it. Omunye come beja we see onti. See I mean the way we check is Gen Z's no. We check your.
Okay, I'm saying I said okay na obo ma o man ro mo hwan ye de omo ye.
Mo use your.
Mo nye sa o jale munim de ebia minim unim baby oba no like echina baby oba na de no akosi anasa unim de echina de baby de be ma na be de. Ebe kwa akosi nti se wunya obi na so do a montena se na mo ha mbefa so akasa na mon gather things like na montena say peacefully. I think say no mo mbeboa. because I'm dear say no so
I don't agree with him, but your canomunti, live as you want.
I say more, but Montreal my best na montum boys my boys. Yes, our boys no say many abra. Ọmọ ọmọ imagine some beji schedule ne nneɛma nneɛma nti mo tete ɔmo bebree ba ɔmo de beji schedule ɛno nso wɔ ɔmo nkae deɛ ɛno nso yɛ time no ɔmo mfa yɛn gi schedule obi a ɔmo time no ɔmo betumi de mo agye schedule so mo nyɛ very careful yɛn nso yɛ de kakra yɛ wa yɛ de yɛ den yɛ de brem yɛn nso foto kakra yɛn nso yɛ wa yɛ de yɛ den yɛ de ma mo no chale mo nso na mo nyɛ den mo mfa yɛn nyansa asɛm kakra yɛn nso de ama no sɛ if so share obi na sɛ nipa korɔ dɔ a make sure sɛ obetumi ne nipa korɔ na yɛ den atena wɔ dom sɛ nipa no dɔ nko ana wo fili sɛ nipa we di ɔdɔ me a nso kyerɛ nipa no ɔdɔ na mo mfa asomdue nye den ɛntena yɛda mo ase ka bibi kakra twa to mo ma me
I think that the MFs make cancer so they say relationship get manually you know love and relationship manually I believe that communication is key in every relationship. I've usually not understood why ubeshiobi umpeno but ubekatrense openo. I've never understood why people do that because I feel say the openo is out there. Just go for the one that you want and don't waste anybody's time. What I say, enti kakra me cancer so ne say everybody should be vigilant. Ubia and take it time to get to know people for who they are. And then see, you ain't living your life to say there is usually what I say is that for your mother to say, okay, we knew her, I'll get this one. And see, we don't invest in relationships. I think that when we do, you now will be happy because why not say obedo will be adon.
Yeah, sure.
So we should try and invest in relationships and then communicate as well.
Charlie, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yes. The handles and more.
Okay, so please follow my pages, Colchester, Africans in Colchester, and Gold Coasters of Excess, both on TikTok and Facebook.
Okay, thank you guys.